Time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Thursday, December the 19th, 2024, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. We learned this morning that Father Leo Feng-Mateng, a longtime beloved priest at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, he died Tuesday, December the 17th, in Lubbock. He was a really, really good guy and served here in Muleshoe at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church for many, many years as the priest. There will be a rosary for Father Leo Friday, December the 27th, next week at 6 p.m. at the Lake Ridge Funeral Chapel in Lubbock. The Mass for Father Leo will be Saturday, December the 28th at 10 in the morning at Christ the King Cathedral in Lubbock. Repeating, Father Leo died Tuesday, December 17th. A rosary is scheduled for Friday, December the 27th at 6 p.m. at Lake Ridge Funeral Chapel in Lubbock, and the funeral mass will be Saturday, December the 28th at 10 a.m. Christ the King Cathedral in Lubbock. Father Leo will be missed by many. He was a very good man. Anthony Glenn Tony Holman, 73 of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, died Monday, December the 16th in Lubbock. He was born July 16th, 1951 in Kermit to Harold G. and Jonelle Ward Holmans. He married LaDonna Sigmund in Earth March the 25th, 1972. A memorial service will take place at a later date for Tony. He served in the U.S. Navy during the Vietnam War. He was an avid hunter and fisherman. Tony also enjoyed being a Boy Scout assistant leader. He loved baseball more than anything. Tony loved being around his family, especially his grandkids. He was a member of the Church of Christ. He was preceded in death by his parents. Tony is survived by his wife, LaDonna, two daughters, Michelle Jackson and her husband, Dana Brownfield, and Kristen McCool and her husband, Jeff of Hobbs. His stepmother, Wanda Holmans, a sister, Deanna Wickman of Midland, two brothers, Dan Marriott of Georgetown and Don Marriott of Berlin, Germany. 6 grandchildren, Mark McCool and his wife, Hannah, Brevin McCool and his wife, Kennedy, Tegan McCool, Conlon McCool, Kylie Jackson, and Emma Jackson all survive him. Memorials will be asked to be sent to the Joe Arrington Cancer Center, 4101 22nd Place, Lubbock, Texas, 79410. Please keep the family of Tony Holmans, 73 of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, on your prayer list today. He died Monday, December the 16th in Lubbock. Norman Brantley, 81 of Muleshoe, died on Monday, December the 9th. He was born December the 25th, 1942 in McAdoo, Texas, to Ruby and T.J. Brantley. Norman graduated from Lasbuddy High School in May of 1961 and pursued his love of basketball at South Plains Junior College. He later earned his degree in computer systems analysis from West Texas State College in Canyon. After college, Norman began his career with an electrical company in Canyon, where he played a pivotal role in wiring the lights and sound system for the inaugural production of Texas in Palo Duro Canyon. He later worked for several technology companies, including RCA, Sperry, Unisys, where he applied his expertise as a computer systems analysis. Norman had a passion for photography and spent countless hours capturing moments at Muleshoe sporting events. Known for his quick wit and willingness to lend a hand, he brought humor and kindness to those around him. He is preceded in death by his parents, Ruby and T.J. Brantley, his brother and sister-in-law, Kirby and Mary Janice Brantley. Norman is survived by his loving family, his daughter, Kim Blaine, and her husband, Chris of Rockwall, his cherished grandsons, Gannon and Kyler Blaine, his niece, Stephanie Barrett, and her husband, Robbie of Lubbock, a nephew, Kirby Brantley Jr., and his wife, Kaylin of Bovina, and their families. A private graveside ceremony will be held for the family at a later date. In lieu of flowers, the family asked memorials and charitable donations to be made to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program. Norman's generosity, humor, and love for his family and community will be deeply missed. Please keep the family of Norman Brantley, 81 of Muleshoe. He died on Monday, December the 9th, and a private graveside will be held at a future date. He spent many hours being a photographer on the sidelines and the basketball court for many Muleshoe sporting events. Dying right before him was his sister-in-law. Graveside service for Mary Janice Brantley, 84 of Slayton, formerly longtime Muleshoe resident, was held Tuesday, December the 3rd at the Muleshoe Memorial Park with Neville Robinson of Slayton officiating. The family, Mary Janice died on Friday, November 29th in Lubbock. She was born December 20th, 1939 in Muleshoe to John H. and Myrtle Stevenson Puckett. She married Kirby J. Brantley in Muleshoe on January the 10th, 1959. Mary Janice worked at Mary DeShazo here in Muleshoe for 33 years. She enjoyed having her nails and hair done and going out to eat. She had a great life traveling with Kirby. Mary Janice loved her grandkids and great-grandkids. She was a wonderful wife, mom, and grandma. She is preceded in death by her husband Kirby, her parents, two brothers, John H. Puckett Jr. and D.W. Puckett. Mary Janice is survived by her son Kirby Brantley and his wife Kaylin of Bovina, her daughter, Stephanie Barrett, and her husband, Robbie, of Lubbock. Three sisters, Joyce Scott and her husband, Ronald, of Muleshoe. Catherine Mobley and her husband, Bob, of Surprise, Arizona. Wilma Nice Warner and her husband, Don, of Amarillo. A brother, Eddie Puckett, and his wife, Ira Lee, of Sweetwater. A sister-in-law, Patty Puckett, of Muleshoe. Four grandchildren, Zach Barrett and Chandra Jordan, R.J. Kirby and Tyson, Mandy Brantley, and Miranda and T.J. Brantley, and Stacy. 9 great-grandchildren, Kylie Barrett, Ashton Kirby, Harper Kirby, Slade Brantley, Wes Brantley, Volley Brantley, Kaylin Gandy, Courtney Lamb, and Casey Coffey. 2 great-great-grandchildren, survivor Noel Gandy and Riker Lamb. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Slayton Senior Center, 230 Lynn Street, Slayton, Texas, 79364. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the family of Mary Janice Brantley on your prayer list today. She had a graveside service earlier this month on December the 3rd at the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Mary Janice died Friday, November the 29th in Lubbock. Church service for Joshua Wayne Gibson, 46 of Lubbock, was held December the 16th at the Trinity Church in Lubbock with Pastor David Nevarez officiating. Josh entered into eternal peace Friday, December the 6th in Lubbock. He was born July the 20th, 1978 in Littlefield to Michael Wayne Gibson and Jimmy K. Graham Moore. Josh lived life with deep love and intensity. He expressed this in many ways, from capturing every moment in a photo to giving goofy nicknames to anyone who stepped foot in his house. He helped grow the Gibson trucking business with his outgoing personality. Josh prided himself on the magic he created in the kitchen. He was the ultimate grill master and homemade salsa connoisseur who usually preferred it too hot to handle. He was always ready to throw a burger on the grill if someone even so much as hinted they were hungry, or whip up the most elaborate breakfast spread to feed a village. Josh was a sharp dresser and could sniff out a bargain anywhere. Even while driving his big truck, he looked polished and trendy. Over the last several years, you could find Josh on the sidelines of his son's basketball games, helping to coach and inspire the next generation. As inspiration for both his fitness journey and the kids he helped on the court, he lived a powerful mantra. He asks us even today, day one or one day. He is preceded in death by his grandfather, O.C. Gibson, his grandparents, Calvin and Esther Graham. Josh is survived by his 2 sons, Joshua Luke Gibson and Nathaniel Jordan Gibson of Lubbock, his 2 daughters, Callie Jo Gibson of Orange, and Brianna Nicole Gibson of Lubbock. His mother, Jimmy K. Moore, and husband Lynn of Muleshoe. His father, Wayne Gibson, and wife Kay of Shallowater. His grandmother, Eileen Gibson of Canyon. A sister, Emily K. Gibson of Austin. A brother, Michael, named Gibson of Green River, Wyoming. His granddaughter, Ileana Marie Gibson, and his three nieces, Caitlin Savage, Olivia Gibson, and Cambry Gibson. His dog, also Doug the Pug, survives him as well. Please keep the family of Joshua Wayne Gibson, 46 of Lubbock, on your prayer list today. Gone way too soon. Church service for Guillermina Mina Guillen, 58 of Farwell, formerly of Muleshoe, was held December the 10th at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, with Father named Lopez officiating. Burial followed in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Mina died Tuesday, December the 3rd in Farwell. She was born October 7th, 1966 in Muleshoe to Gabino and Esperanza R.C. Guillen. Mina loved to dress up fancy with her hair done. She enjoyed life. Mina was an avid fan of the Philadelphia Eagles. She was a people person and was always smiling and laughing. She loved to dance and to cook. But most of all, she loved her kids. Mina was a lifelong member of the Catholic Church. She is preceded in death by her mother, Esperanza, a sister, Gloria Rowand, and brother Ramon Guillen. Mina is survived by three children: Juan Carlos Guillen of Muleshoe, David Rodriguez of Amarillo, and Diego Rodriguez of Hereford. Her father, Gabino Guillen of Muleshoe, a sister, Rosa Davis of Muleshoe, two brothers, Demetrio Guillen and his wife Sharon of Fort Worth, and Julian Guillen of Muleshoe. Four grandchildren also survive her. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Muleshoe Senior Center, P.O. Box 292, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the family of Mina Guillen, 58 of Farwell, formerly of Muleshoe, on your prayer list today. Well, sorry it has taken me so long to do a Muletrain in the month of December, as it has been a crazy filming lots of Christmas programs and dribbling exercises, and we just have a ton of stuff for you to watch already on our website, muleshoetv.com, on the front page, along with under the latest videos tab. Many Christmas videos and more to come here in the very near future. Our Christmas package is being brought to you by saying a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Dell Oil Company, High Tech Automotive, Leal's Tortilla Factory, McCormick Seed, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Livestock Auction, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, 5 Area Connect, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, and McDonald's Restaurant. You can find all these videos courtesy of those sponsors saying have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. The third grade Sombrero for Santa that was directed by Susan White on December the 12th. It's already up. You can see it. Also, we have the third and fourth grade dribbling exercises on our website as well. They are performing those at the halftime of the Lady Mules varsity home games. The next one will be the fifth grade, and they had to reschedule it back into January. It'll be Friday, January the 10th at the varsity girls halftime. They start the game at 6:15 p.m. Also, The Flakes the Musical is our Meet Your Neighbor program brought to you by United Supermarket under the direction of Dee Dee Smith. It is the second grade doing that program. That's up and available to watch already on our website, muleshoetv.com. Coming up shortly, we'll have our Christmas in Muleshoe video, which will include the Chamber Christmas Parade, also the Shining Star Mennonite school singing Christmas carols at the Senior Center, and also first graders caroling under the direction of Dee Dee Smith at the Senior Center. The Santa Claus also meeting with people at the Senior Center. Then we filmed the other night Marty the Mule, the Santa Mule, meeting with kids at the basketball game. The Mule mascot from the varsity cheerleaders meeting with kids. That will be a part of our Christmas in Muleshoe 2024. And we filmed many other things, lots of Christmas lights around town and other Christmas scenes around Muleshoe. So look for that coming up either tonight or tomorrow on Friday. Christmas in Muleshoe 2024. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. The holidays means family and old friends returning home. And when they are here in town, nothing means Muleshoe more than Leal's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard. The original Leal's, serving authentic handmade Tex-Mex food to the Muleshoe area since 1957. Victor and Debbie Leal invite you to bring all of your family and friends in during the Christmas season and relive holidays past with quality Mexican food that never changes at Leal's. For over 65 years, the memories have been made at Leal's. Do it one more time this holiday season. And everyone at Leal's in Muleshoe wishes you a very Merry Christmas and nothing but blessings in the new year. This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Well, we shared a few days ago on all of our social media platforms, our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, our Twitter or X feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe, and also we have a Blue Sky feed if you want to follow us there. It's under the name Muleshoe. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center has partnered with Santa Claus, and you know that sometimes physical letters sent to him can get lost in the mail, and he is well aware of the high price of postage of stamps these days, and that's why Santa's Workshop has partnered with the Muleshoe Area Hospital District to send digital letters to Santa this year. Here's how it works. Just click on the link that we shared, or you can go to the Muleshoe Area Medical Center Facebook page and find the link there, and fill out the digital letter form with your child. The digital letter will be sent to Santa's Workshop, and Santa will do his very best to respond within 1 to 2 days. Santa has access to Muleshoe Area Hospital District's email service, so look for an email reply from Santa from email at info@mahdtexas.org. Make sure to check your spam folder if you don't see the reply in a couple of days. And that link, again, is available on all of our social media feeds, Gil Lamb on Facebook and Channel 6 Muleshoe, our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe, and on our Blue Sky service at what is titled Muleshoe. Also look for it under the Muleshoe Area Medical Center's Facebook page as well. Digital letters to Santa available through the Muleshoe Area Hospital District, and they all hope that you have a very, very Merry Christmas and a happy and safe 2025 from the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Well, it is time now for the weather forecast. Here, we're still looking for a sponsor. Would love to pick up one for the coming new year, but you can call if you would like to sponsor our weather programming here on MuleshoeTV.com. 806-566-5881. That's my cell phone, and leave a message, or you can text and I'll call you right back. 806-566-5881. Well, we told you the end of December what an extremely wet November we had here in the Muleshoe area. We've got all the facts and figures for you now, and thanks to Gary at the National Weather Service office in Lubbock. He helped put all these numbers together for us. But the rain gauge here in our backyard, we got 4.86 inches. here at Channel 6 during the month of November. The automated rain gauge, which is at the end of it is 6th Street and K, it got 4 inches and 6/10, and that ranks by far the wettest November ever recorded officially here for the Muleshoe area. The second wettest November was November 2004. We got 3 inches at 89/100ths that month of November. The third wettest November was 1964 with 2 inches and 98/100ths. The fourth wettest was 2001 with 2 inches and 91/100ths. The fifth was 1928 with 2 inches and 8/10ths. The sixth wettest was 1986 with 2 inches and 18/100ths. The seventh wettest was 2 inches and 14/100ths, and that was measured in 1934. The eighth wettest November was 1978 with 2 inches and 9/100ths. The ninth wettest was 1940 with 2 inches and 4/100ths, and the 10th wettest ever measured was 1 inch and 7/10ths, and that happened in 1980. Those are the 10 wettest Novembers on record for Muleshoe. Again, we set number one with 4 inches and 86/100ths at the automated weather gauge, which is on Avenue K and in the dead end there where 6th Street runs into it. Here in our backyard, we got 4 inches and 6/10ths. Now, to turn the page, of course, we're 19 days into December, and it's gotten back to acting like December, of course. November, December, January, February all turns into extremely dry months on the average, where we never even get close to an inch of rain on average, and we are at 0 inches so far through 19 days in December. Looking at our average high so far here at the house in our backyard, the average high through 19 days in December is 58 degrees. The average low is a chilly 25. It has been a rather cold December so far, in my estimation. Looking at our forecasts for the next 7 days into next week and Christmas, this afternoon, Thursday, our high will be around 63 degrees, and that's what we're at right now at 1 o'clock here at Channel 6. We're right at 63 degrees. North-northeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 20. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming light north after midnight. Friday, tomorrow, a little bit cooler, sunny, high near 58 degrees, light and variable winds becoming south 10 to 15 miles per hour during the morning hours. Mostly clear Friday night, low around 29. Sunny to begin our weekend on Saturday, high near 63 again. West-southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming east-northeast in the afternoon. Saturday night, clear, low around 30. East winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming west-southwest in the evening. Sunday, sunny, high near 69 degrees. Southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Then mostly clear Sunday night, low around 34. Mostly sunny Monday, high near 62. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday night, partly cloudy, low around 32. Then Tuesday, Christmas Eve, sunny, high near 61. Tuesday night, Christmas Eve night, mostly clear, low around 32 for Santa's visit to the Muleshoe area. On Christmas Day, look for a sunny day, high near 67 degrees. So sort of like a broken clock, the same thing day after day for the next 7 days in our weather forecast here in Muleshoe. And repeating right now, at 1 o'clock here in Muleshoe, it is 63 degrees, and that is supposed to be our high for the day. This has been the weather forecast. If you would like to sponsor our weather forecast, call us here at muleshoetv.com, 806-566-5881. Well, something we forgot to mention is Christmas programming-wise. Of course, we carry every Sunday morning the live stream from First Baptist Church, and it's always wonderful, along with the delayed audio feeds from the Methodist and the Calvary Baptist churches as well, and the messages from Dave Maccabee and Jeff Kaufman. But this past Sunday evening, we did a special live stream for a community musical that was absolutely a wonderful program put together by Maggie Hollingsworth there, the music director at the at the First Baptist Church. And it was a community choir that did Journey to Bethlehem, community musical. You can see that in its entirety on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, along with all of our social media platforms as well. muleshoetv.com. Well, we're getting right around the corner to where we are in a new year of 2025, and we have all the information you need to know on the scheduled Bailey County Junior Livestock Show and Auction. They've changed it up just a little bit, as they will have the Rabbit and the Chicken Show on Thursday evening. This will start Thursday, January 23rd at 6 p.m. at the Bailey County Coliseum. Again, the Rabbit and Chicken Show will be Thursday evening beginning at 6 p.m. The judges for both of those shows will be Teresa DeSautel. Then Friday morning, they'll start up at 8 a.m. January 24th. They will start with the Goat Show and then the Sheep Show. Both judges will be judged by Kevin Williams. ATB Show, then they will have a break. Then the Swine Show will also be judged by Kevin Williams. The Pee Wee Show, then the Steer Show in the afternoon, Beef Heifer and Dairy Heifer, and Kevin Williams will do the Steer and Beef Heifer show judging. Michaela Osinga will judge the Dairy Cattle Show. Then they will have the Jimmy Dale Black and Premier Exhibitor Awards. Then Saturday morning, January 25th, they will have a buyer's mill at 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. and a premium and product sale at 1 p.m. The announcer will be Jim Daniel. Auctioneer Thurman Meyer. Photographer April McDermott. Night watchman Philip Espinoza at this year's Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. And, of course, we will do the Thursday night shows and then all day Friday in a live stream available at muleshoetv.com and all our social media outlets. And it'll be brought to you by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Barrett Potato Farms, Bird Service Center, Dell Oil Company, High Tech Automotive, Leal's Tortilla Factory, McCormick Seeds, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Livestock Auction, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 5 Area Connect, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, McDonald's Restaurant, Bammert Seed, and Muleshoe Feed Barn. Look for that coming next month in January 2025. Again, the show will start Thursday evening at 6 p.m., January 23rd, Rabbit and Chicken Show, and then Goats will begin Friday morning at 8 a.m., January 24th. Sheep, ATB Show, then a break, then the Swine Show, Pee Wee Show, Steer Show, Beef Heifers, and Dairy Cattle Show, along with the Jimmy Dale Black and Premier Exhibitor Awards, will end up the day on Friday, January 24th. So mark that on your calendar for next month. And if you can't make it out to support all these kids, you can join us on our live stream, muleshoetv.com. Well, there is an angel tree that you can still get gifts under, available at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. And, of course, it is over by the New City Park. They ask that please pick a name off their tree and return your wrap gifts with an angel tag attached to it to the Parkview, and return your gifts by tomorrow, Friday, December the 20th. You can contact Crystal Victoria at Parkview for more information. That angel tree available now at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. This is a wonderful time to donate to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program. You can send your donations to the Bailey County Office of the Aging, 300 South 1st Street, Suite 110, Muleshoe, Texas 79347, or call Judy Kaufman, the director, at 806-272-3647. Judy is the head of the Meals on Wheels program. On her board is Kim Griffin, the president, Kel Richardson, the vice president, Patty Hartline, Linda Flores, Lupita Pineda, and Gary Hooten. Meals on Wheels, a wonderful time here during the holiday season to make your philanthropic donation to that wonderful program. Again, call Judy if you want more information on how to donate. 806-272-3647, or make your check out to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program and send it to 300 South 1st Street, Suite 110, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. Well, on the menu for lunch every day, Monday through Friday, beginning around 11:30 a.m. at the Bailey County Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. They'll be serving tomorrow for lunch on Friday, December 27th, Friday, December 20th, fish or chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat roll, and a tropical fruit mix. Next week on Monday, December 23rd, Salisbury steak, diced potatoes, skin on, English peas, fruit salad and juice, and a wheat roll. They will be closed at the Senior Center on Christmas Eve, December 24th, and Christmas Day, Wednesday, December 25th. Then open back up on Thursday, December 26th. They'll be serving braised beef brisket, pinto beans, spinach, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, sliced whole wheat bread, and applesauce. Then on Friday next week, December 27th, they will be serving again their fish or chicken strip meal. Then Monday, December 30th, chicken salad sandwich, tomato, lettuce, and pickle, macaroni salad, carrot sticks, and watermelon. Then on Tuesday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, beef enchiladas, borracho beans, Spanish rice, coleslaw, cornbread, and apricots. All that's on the menu at lunchtime, beginning around 11:30 a.m. at the Bailey County Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. On your prayer list today, please remember Dave Brown, James Byers, Emily Bomer Towson needs to be on your prayer list today. Bill Crenshaw, Joe Bledsoe, Bethlen Brewster, Joseph Carpenter, Eddie Morris, Carol Ring, Janice Snell, Missy Spratlin, Dolores Harvey, Cliff Black, Peggy Seagroves, Darlene Henry, always needs to be on your prayer list today. Linda Lutz, Marlene McDonald, Jesse Tarango, Kathy Richards, Julie Cage, Dick Chitwood, Sammy Gonzalez, Suzanne Nichols, Berta and Larry Combs, Wanda Schaefer, Melba King, Dorothy Wire, Ed and Carol Cox down in the Houston area, Betty Noble, Joe Jinks, Carolyn Stovall, Wanda Cockerham. On your prayer list today, please remember the family of Mike Maines. He died recently. His funeral service was held in Amarillo at St. Stephen's Church on December the 17th. Mike was the father of Abby Maines, who was for many years the children's minister at First Baptist Church. She has recently taken a job and moved to Lubbock, but please keep Mike Maines' family on your prayer list today, especially his daughter Abby Maines, who was for several years the children's minister at First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. Also on your prayer list today, remember the family of Tony Holmans, the family of and all those loved ones of Father Leo, Norman Brantley, the family of Mary Janice Brantley, Joshua Wayne Gibson, Mina Guillen, the family of Cleta Robertson, the family of Pee Wee Estrada, the family of Johnny Parker, and the family of Gary Shipman. Keep those who have recently lost a loved one here on your prayer list today, especially during this holiday season. It's especially hard to lose someone during the holiday season. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program along with all our older archive ones available free of charge on demand on our website, MuleshoeTV.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, Decatur's Christmas House. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bceccoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
George King turns his house in Decatur into a Christmas wonderland every year.
My wife, by the way, decorates inside as much as is on outside, from the commode on up.
In 1959, George put some lights in his yard for his granddaughter, who was coming for Christmas. The next year he added more, and he has kept adding.
It's lights all around the house, on the roof, on the eaves, the trees, all the trees around. Out front there'll be scenes, there'll be choir singers. On the roof of the house you have the reindeers pulling a sleigh. On the north side you have old Sandy coming down a chimney, artificial chimney. There's nothing but solid lights when you just walk up there and look at it.
George has a circular drive around his house, and it's busy at Christmas time.
From the courthouse, we live 3 miles, and it's about 2 miles from the railroad track to our house. And at times, that's where the cars start slowing down to circle the house, come back. It's about 2 miles distance.
George puts on a Santa suit. He used to invite the kids to visit with him in his house.
Now we don't. We stay outside, because at one time we had 347 kids to come in besides their parents and grandparents. That was just a little more traffic than that house could handle, you know.
George, how long does it take you to get ready?
I'll start in September. The thing that has impressed me a lot about this, the kids 3 and 4 years old are the ones that remember just exactly what is put up and where it is.
Last year, during the Christmas season, it rained.
Oh, it came an awful rain and everything, and it was about 11:30. I turned the lights off because I was afraid of burning out a bunch. So this doorbell rang. I walked to the door, and it was a lady. And I said, well, I knew there wasn't no use to her. I walked on. She said, would you turn on just some of our lights? She says, we have 4 carloads from Dallas. And I said, well, there won't be any problem. So I started turning them on outside, and Loretta said, what's going on? I said, people here want from Dallas and wanting to see the lights. And she says, well, just a minute, let's turn them all on in the house then.
George King of Decatur gets more enjoyment from decorating than anyone who goes to see what he has done. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.